Hi, this is Sarah Russell, nutritional therapy practitioner, and I'm continuing today with my video series for practitioners based on my experience mentoring fellow colleagues. Today, I'm talking about a very common concern that new practitioners and even sometimes not so new practitioners have. This one thought or question can hold a person back from starting or growing a practice for no good reason. And the thought or question is, um, I don't know enough. I don't know enough yet. Or do I know enough? When will I know enough? Um, those are 4 or 5 different versions of the same thought or question that is truly holding so many practitioners back from starting and holding many people in the general public back from having access to the care and support that they need now. So today I'm going to break this down into a few different parts. One of them is a simple fact. The ratio of what you know to what you don't know is always going to be tiny. I'm going to explain why this simple fact should actually not alarm you, but should be encouraging to you. The second piece that I'm going to talk about is um, that you need to identify the types of people that you can help and the types of problems you can help those people solve with the information and the knowledge that you have today. Next, we're going to talk about how you find out what else you need to learn next. Because while we don't want to be stuck in this place of I don't know enough, we also want to grow as practitioners from it coming from a place of client-centered, service-oriented, individualized nutritional therapy services that we provide as practitioners with integrity and a passion for lifelong learning. So while the mission of the mission and main objective of this particular um, video is you know enough now to start helping people, I am not in any way saying that what you know now will be enough for your whole lifetime. So please do go forth and keep learning, but don't let what you don't yet know stop you from helping people and sharing what you do know. That's the simple yet profound and sometimes life-altering message that many people in our practitioner community frankly need to hear and integrate and really work with to challenge um, their their current limiting beliefs, because a lot of people have limiting beliefs that really are not serving them or their potential clients. So let's talk about the first point, and that is the ratio. You may be terrified about this, but literally this should really free you from from the oppression of the thought that I don't know enough. Yes, what you know to what you don't know is a ratio that will always be infinitely tiny. Let me explain. The the potential amount of knowledge that could be acquired is infinite. It is like the universe. It is ever expanding. You will never know, and you can never know, and nobody knows or can know all of the things. That is just a simple fact. Don't let that alarm you or sadden you. Let that just empower you. Nobody knows, and you don't have to, because nobody can. Awesome. So um, you are free to tell yourself what I know today is enough to help someone, maybe many people, starting right now. It doesn't mean that's all you'll ever know. It doesn't mean that's all you'll ever need to know, but it is enough to help someone right now. What do you know today? Do you know how to help people get off of a junk food diet, a standard Western diet, um, an inflammatory diet, and to eat real food? Do you know how to help people go from eating frenzied meals, just wolfing them down maybe while they're on the go in their car, eating while they work in front of a computer or a smartphone, to eating slowly, trying their food well, being mindful, setting a clear space. Do you know how to get people from underhydrating or inconsistently hydrating or overhydrating for their specific needs to to drinking the right amount of water and, even just choosing appropriate hydrating liquids or even, choosing a water filter or choosing, um, the right kind of spring water to drink for them in the right amount? Do you know how to help people who are not sleeping enough improve their sleep hygiene and troubleshoot through the main kind of, big picture issues that are holding them back from getting quality sleep? Wow, those 3 things are incredible. So even if you're one of those practitioners who's like, "You know what? I don't feel like I know how to use supplements yet," that's awesome. A lot of people don't need that, especially at the beginning. Start with the foundations: real food, proper hydration, good sleep hygiene practices. You can help people so much. They don't need you to go out and learn goodness knows what and make excuses to before you start working and serving those people who need the information, the knowledge, and the skills that you can teach them today. I've had many clients say to me, "Where have you been all my life since my health problems started?" Um, it doesn't matter what I knew when we started working together. There was something I was able to give those clients, and I'm glad that I didn't wait to open my practice after I got certified. Um, and I hope you won't either, or if you have been waiting, I hope that you won't wait any longer. What's the next step? We are lifelong learners. As human beings, one of the best things that we can do is never stop learning. Um, every day we should be learning new things. We should be unlearning things that we used to think that were true. And we need to be challenging our beliefs. What if I'm wrong? These are really important things for us to be doing. So while you support the clients that you have from a foundational perspective with the information that you know, with the humility of telling them, I this is what I know. Eventually I would like to learn this or that to help support you through this next step. Or I can refer you out to someone who can help you with this next step. Either way is fine. So the next step for you as a practitioner of integrity, working with clients by you individually from a client-centered and service-oriented perspective is as you work with clients foundationally on their short-term goals, which almost always include nutrition, hydration, and sleep. Then start thinking about their medium and long-term goals. Ask yourself and write down in your notebook, what might this client need next? What are the problems they need to solve after they get through the foundations? Now, sometimes when you support a client through the foundations, a lot of their short and medium and long-term goals will have been crossed off their list. A lot of things shift. You would rest sleep, hydration, and nutrition. Um, so that might be all they need. But should they need additional things beyond those 3 foundations, then um, you you can acquire those skills as you go. And, that might mean tag teaming with another practitioner who can mentor you through the next steps. It can mean referring out the client. It could mean collaborating with the client, with different practitioners working in complementary tasks. It could mean reading scientific articles on the topics that your client needs you to learn more about. There are a lot of really great open access full text articles on PubMed um, that you can search for, read online, and then, if you want to, you can also download them and save the articles for future reference. Um, there's a lot that you can learn for free. You need to make sure that you know how to assess the quality of your sources, though. So, if you're not sure, if you don't feel experienced in this area, definitely make sure that you're working with a mentor or taking a course that can help you assess this correctly, so that what you're learning is actually accurate and helpful for your clients. Um, you can you can take a course, you can get mentored. I run a couple of different mentoring groups. Um, a lot of the work that I do in my mentoring is either one-on-one mentoring to support practitioners through challenging cases or particularly challenging questions that they're trying to support their clients through. And also I have group um, options where we discuss case studies, where we meet a couple times a month for an hour and a half and we talk in a group setting about complex client cases. So you're not alone. um, See, you don't have to start already with all the potential knowledge that all the potential clients might need in order to solve all the potential problems. You do not need all the certifications. You do not need to have all the knowledge because your clients don't want someone who will come off as a know-it-all. Your clients want someone who will help them solve a problem by listening to them, by learning, by trying things, by being genuine and honest and intellectually humble enough to learn new things, to admit when, when what you initially thought was the right thing to try, when you admit, okay, that didn't work, when you admit, oh, I was wrong. I learned something new, and guess what? What I told you last week or last month or last year, that actually isn't accurate. I learned this new thing about soy. Wow, that's cool. Nobody's going to be angry with you if you came from a place of good faith in the past when you told them this other thing about soy that you truly believed. Maybe you learned it in your training or you read it in an article, and then you learned something new. Guess what? Scientific knowledge is changing um, in many, many areas. I just gave the example of soy. Um, but, your clients literally don't care if you know everything or if you're always right. It totally does not matter to them. What they want is someone who will serve them, listen to them, guide them, and help them solve a problem. You don't have to know everything, and that is awesome. It should feel very liberating. So I hope that this was helpful to you. I'm curious, you know, where are you at with this set of potentially constricting belief uh patterns of, I don't know enough, or do I know enough? This insecurity pattern, this, client-centered perspective that is focused on the practitioner's ego as opposed to the client's goals. Uh, there's no judgment in this. Please don't take, my use of any words or terms as implying judgment. It does not. We all have an ego, and sometimes it just gets the better of us. Sometimes we just get stuck in cultural patterns. Our culture as holistic health practitioners is a defensive culture. It is dogmatic a lot of the time. Um, it's stagnant. It is anxiety producing because we are bombarded with marketing by CEU providers, by, different influencers who are telling us constantly, buy this course, sign up for this, sign up for that. I have created 3 CEU programs. I'm very proud of them. Not everybody needs them. Um, one of the things that I like to do is talk with people before they sign up for my courses, learn about what their objectives are, why they want to learn this, who they want to serve, how they plan to work. Because literally not everybody needs everything that I have designed or that somebody else has designed. We don't all need to know all of the things. And a lot of the continuing education that is offered to us is not always high quality. Um, a lot of it is, a lot of it isn't. Some of it may not even be relevant to you or your clients, and some of it may just be an excuse to keep you in a limbo instead of practicing, because you're going to have to start before you feel ready. You're never going to feel ready. You just have to start by having the humility and the courage to give clients the support that you can offer them based on what you already know, and just build on that day by day, step by step, important piece of knowledge by important piece of knowledge from a service oriented, client centered perspective. I hope this was helpful to you, and I'm really looking forward to hearing your feedback, your experience, and kind of where you're at in this process. And if you are interested in joining one of my groups or signing up for one-on-one consultation on a particularly challenging case, or just, you just want to talk about your where you're at with your learning, and sort through the options of what you think you need to learn next, I would be happy to talk with you. So please reach out. Don't hesitate to contact me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.